Hello friend, welcome back to my new lecture on Cascading Style Sheet that is called CSS. CSS is the important part of HTML, and basically CSS stands for Cascading Style Sheet, and CSS describes how HTML elements are to be displayed on screen, paper or in other media. And the third point is CSS saves a lot of work. It can control the layout of multiple web pages all at once. Suppose we have 1,000 pages, so we have to apply formatting on each paragraph, same formatting. So then we will use CSS. Otherwise, we have to format each paragraph, and it takes lots of storage space, and it will increase the size of HTML program also. By using cascading style sheet, we can reduce the size of program, as well as we can make our program fast, and the program the pattern of the program and the long program having the similar formatting in all the text, all the pages. So these are the benefit of cascading style sheet. External style sheet are stored in CSS file. So basically, the cascading style sheet is divided into two parts. First part is two types of external CSS cascading style sheets are there. One is internal style sheet, internal cascading style sheet, and another one is the external cascading style sheet. So today I will discuss about the internal CSS file, internal cascading style sheet. So you can see here in this example, we have been this cascading style sheet. This is internal cascading style sheet. In case of external, we have to store the separate file. We have to maintain the separate file, and with extension of .css file, and that CSS file has to be included in our HTML program. So you can see here the body tag. Basically, we'll start the program by HTML, then head, then we'll write style. So for cascading style sheet, we have to start the program by style, and for body we are mentioning the formatting color background is light blue. So this is the body tag. We are formatting the body tag, means body color, body background color will be light blue. You can see here the body background color, and heading color is white. You can see here the color is in white, and align is center, and this heading is in center, center of the page, center of the line. And then we have given here paragraph, P for paragraph, H1 for heading, and body for body part. So for the paragraph, font family is Vardana. So we have mentioned here font family. Suppose we have to mention here Arial, then we have to change this Vardana by the Arial narrow, Arial black. So we can change any font family. And font size, we have mentioned here the size of font is 20 px. So accordingly, it will display in the 20 px. And this is started by the curly bracket and closed by the curly bracket. Each tag, this is body tag. Body tag formatting is started by body tag. After body tag, we have in curly bracket, and this is the closing braces. And inside this, we will mention here the formatting. And same way in case of the heading, color white and text align center, and in case of the paragraph, font family and font size. So style is started from here and it is closed here. And this is the closing of head, and this is the program. So this is body. So when we will execute this HTML program, then body will be displayed in light blue, because body formatting we have mentioned here. And heading we have, this is the heading H1, and we have mentioned here the text my first CSS example. So you can see here my first CSS example. So it is in white color, and it's aligned, text aligned center in row. And third is the paragraph. This is p tag slash p, and the formatting of p tag is font family Vardana and font size 20 px. So this is paragraph. This will be displayed by this Vardana font family and 20 px. So accordingly, body will be closed and HTML will be closed. So in case of the long file, suppose we have around 500 different heading. So the same formatting will be applied or all headings. So all heading will be in white color and in center aligned. And suppose we have 800 different paragraph in the particular web page. So each paragraph will having Vardhana font and 20 px. So this is very interesting, and it will somehow it will format our whole web page in particular same pattern. So this is helpful for this type of work also. And this will obviously this will reduce the size of program, size of HTML program, because all the formatting are done in one file, and this is and one block or one block. So this is kept inside the head area, and before starting the body portion we have to mention all the formatting. So these are the benefit of cascading style sheet. And cascading style sheet, you can see here some more points related to this cascading style sheet. It saves a lot of work. So you can see I have already told you it saves a lot of work. By using cascading style sheet, programmer can control the layout of many pages all at once. So this is the benefit. So it saves a lot of work. By using cascading style, programmer can control layout of many web pages. So it can save this way, and these CSS are stored in .css extension file in case of external CSS file. But in this program we don't have external CSS file, we have internal CSS file. We are writing this CSS file inside the head portion, so we can store it on different file also. Then it is called external CSS file. So the extension of that file will be .css. It defines the web page design. The CSS file or the CSS cascading style sheet define the web page design, layout, its layout, variation in display for different type of the devices, and their screen size. So these are the benefit of this cascading style sheet. However, HTML is not more focused on formatting a web page, and it does not contain more formatting tags. So HTML does not contain more formatting tags. So the more formatting tags are kept in .css file. So these are the example, and this is also one example where we have this exclamation dot type HTML. It means we are working on HTML5, and then HTML, then head, and inside the head we have given here style. Style will start by the style sheet CSS by style, and it will be closed by style, closing of head, and then body will start. And inside this style we have mentioned here paragraph. So paragraph is red and text align in center. So all the text which is written in the paragraph, that will be in the center of the row, and the color of paragraph will be red. So all paragraph, you can see here two paragraph, this is first paragraph and this is second one. So the same formatting will be applied on all four paragraph. So hello world, this is in red color and it is in central line. And the second one is these paragraph are styled with CSS. So this is again in red color and it is also center aligned. So body is started here and body is closed here, and HTML is closed here. So this way we are doing this. We are writing this way. So this is one more program of cascading style sheet, and we can also use some tag, some names also for cascading style sheet. So this is called CSS ID Selector. The ID selector uses ID attribute of an HTML element to select the specific element. The ID is an element is unique with a page. ID is element with unique within a page. So the ID selector is used to select one unique element. To select an element with specific ID, write the hash character. So you can write hash character for creating any ID, followed by the ID and name of ID, followed by the ID of element. So CSS rule below will apply to the HTML element ID equals to para1. So we have mentioned here ID equals to para1. So it will be start by the hash character. So hash para1, hash para1. Suppose we have different paragraph. So for paragraph 1 we are giving particular type of formatting. Then in that case we can write here this ID hash para1, and we have mentioned here text align center and color is red. So this formatting we have given to para1. So this is ID. So how we will use this ID, you can see in next program. So this is the program doc type HTML, and this HTML is HTML. We are starting from here, then head, then style is closed, head is closed, and body is started here. So we have mentioned here para1. So this is para1, and text align center color is red. And then we have body, and in body we have PID equals to para1. So we are writing this para1. We are not giving formatting to P, while in previous case we are giving property to, we are giving formatting of P. So we have mentioned here P is a tag. Basically P is a tag, and while in this case we have mentioned here para1. So para1 is not tag. So we are creating a separate ID. This is user defined ID. So we have named this para1 here, and this is started by the hash character. While in previous case P is not started by hash character, because P is already been a tag. It is predefined tag. So in case of predefined tag, it will be not started by the hash character, while the user defined tag, so user defined ID, it will be started by the hash sign, hash para1, and then curly bracket will start, and then text align center color is red. So when we will apply this ID to paragraph, suppose we are applying this with the heading one, then we'll write here h1 ID equals to para. So this ID can be applied with paragraph, as well as it can be applied with the heading, as well as it can be applied with table. So anywhere we can apply this para1, this ID. So this is more flexible. So that's why we are writing here para1. So para1 is the ID. PID equals to para1. Hello world. It will be displayed in the center line. While the another paragraph, this P is not formatted. P is, it has its basic character. So we are not applying this formatting with P. So it will be displayed from left side. This is left align, and its color is the black color. So while in case of hello world, in hello world we have mentioned here ID para1. So it means hello world will be in center line, and it will be in red color. So this paragraph is not affected by the style. So because we are not mentioning here PID equals to para1. So this is the closing of body, and this is the closing of HTML. So this way we can write the program. And in next program we will discuss, in next class we will discuss about some different point of the cascading style sheet, like classes of cascading style sheet. So today I have discussed about the ID, on how to use the ID in cascading style sheet. So guys, thank you very much. I hope you understand this lecture and this presentation. So please do subscribe my channel. Thank you very much.